Y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. You may notice that we are not out in the car today. I did think about running out. I have some errands to do. I have some library books to take back, a couple things to pick up at the Costco, even though I was just there. But then the intern texted me that he was going to the Costco, so check. And y'all, it is cold outside, so I said, you know what? Those library books can wait. I'm going to stay in the house and visit with my friends from here. So y'all, that's what we're going to do. In spite of the health benefits of going out in the cold, I am going to forsake those in order to stay inside and visit with my friends. Y'all, I know that's shameless, but it is cold and I really don't want to go out there. I'm on a break in between my classes, so I think I'm just going to do a workout or two, maybe get some dinner going. I might not even do that, y'all. I might just throw together something easy for dinner and just kind of take it easy. I just got some new books to read, so I might start that today. But y'all, I wanted to have a little chat about, I was complaining about the cold, and it can get to you. Y'all, it gets cold here in the winter. The days are short, the nights are long, and so very cold. I woke up this morning, and I am not even kidding, it was 49 degrees in my bedroom. Now, it inspired me to jump up out the bed and get going instead of hitting snooze. Because y'all may know this, but ladies of a certain age don't like to sleep with a whole bunch of covers on us because, you know, we get a little warm during the night. So I was freezing. So again, it inspired me to get up and get moving. But y'all, that was cold. So over my years of living here, I've had to teach myself to appreciate the cold because y'all know this, I'm not from here. So I've had to teach myself or learn to appreciate the cold, and part of doing that is learning about the benefits of living in the cold. So let's talk a little bit about those. For one thing, being in the cold boosts your brain. Did y'all know that? I remember this from college. They told us this in our education classes, not to keep our classrooms real warm, which I never kept my classroom real warm anyway, because when you warm people up, like their natural effervescence becomes more effervescent, and y'all, you don't want kids effervescing around you. So I always kept my classroom a bit chilly anyway. But yeah, people perform cognitive tasks better in rooms that are cooler, and they're less inclined to tackle challenging cognitive tasks during warm weather. Being in the cold might help you burn more calories because your body is working to maintain your core temperature while you're actively burning calories. So it might help you burn calories. This is interesting. Being in cold climates encourages the body to increase production of brown fat. You're probably thinking, fat's white, dude. What are you talking about? Brown fat's the kind of fat that chubby little babies have. It's that mitochondrial packed fat that burns energy and produces heat. So it makes sense that if you live in cold places and you're cold more, that your body would produce that kind of fat because it stores energy, and when you burn it, it produces heat. So studies have shown that men exposed to cold have increased amounts of brown fat in their bodies. Here's an obvious. Allergies to outdoor allergens are reduced in the cold because, y'all, stuff don't bloom in the cold. So if you're allergic to bloomy stuff, it don't happen in the cold. A friend of mine in California the other day, we were texting, and he was complaining that he was having issues with his allergies because something was blooming, and so he was struggling. And I typed back, well, we just got 2 feet of snow and it's negative 20 degrees, so I guess you pick your battles. And before I hit send, I hit delete, 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 because that was kind of a jerky response, but it's true. We did get 2 feet of snow. Well, not that day, but we had 2 feet of snow on the ground. It was negative 20 degrees, but I wouldn't have no allergy issues. So, reduced effects of outdoor allergens. Living in cold places can reduce inflammation. Because think about it, when you sprain something, what do? You put ice on it. So being surrounded by cold air can have an overall anti-inflammatory effect. This one's just kind of funny to me. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it's really not funny, but it is a little bit funny. Cold climates reduce the risk of some diseases, like mosquito-borne illness, like dengue fever. Y'all, I can't tell you when the last time I saw somebody in Duluth, Minnesota come down with dengue fever. Now, folks wreck their snowmobiles and break an ankle or wander off the path and end up with some cold weather issues. But dengue fever, dude, we got that one on lock. This is serious. You sleep better in the cold. Your core body temperature naturally drops when you sleep. So if you're in a cooler environment to sleep, your core body temperature is already starting to drop. So you get into a sustained sleep pattern more quickly and you sleep better. So studies show that a sleep environment with a temperature between 60 and 67 degrees is optimal. Now 49 degrees, that's a bit extreme, but you do what you got to do, right? And studies also show that you might burn more calories in your sleep if you're sleeping in the cold because, quite frankly, you're just trying not to freeze. Being in the cold can help you fight some infections because your immune system and your body's immune response is automatically triggered when you're in the cold, so that'll help you fight off infections. And finally, y'all, working out in the cold can make your heart stronger. Because while your heart is working to send oxygenated blood to your muscles while you're working out, it's also working to circulate oxygenated blood to keep you warm. So it's working that much harder and getting stronger because you're working out in the cold. I know, I'm grasping, y'all. I'm just trying to make myself feel better about the fact that when I woke up this morning, it was negative 25 degrees outside. That's all I got to say. All right, I'm gonna go work out and then I'm gonna sit on the couch and read my book for a little while before I have to get back to work. And then I'm gonna put something on for dinner. I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet, but I'll let you know when I figure it out.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your lossy. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Slight change of plans, y'all. Well, if we had plans, I guess I've changed them. We're going for a walk. I thought we'd get out after that workout. Oh, driveway's a little slidey. After that workout, I thought we'd get out and move around a little and get some fresh air. So we will not be, oh, it's really not all that awful out here. I've learned as long as the wind's not blowing, might not be all that terrible. So anyway, thought we'd get out, move around, get some fresh air. Y'all, I'm already winded. That's the whole like trying not to freeze to death thing about working out in the cold. So anyway, finished my workout. I need to get dinner going. I think what I'm gonna do is walk a bit, and then I have a couple classes to teach. I'm gonna read my book in between, cause oh y'all, oh man, there's that wind. I shan't be talking for long because I need to put this scarf on my face. But for dinner, I think what I'm gonna do is put some pork chops in the oven to bake. And here's how I do that. I have these thick, well, not like thick, but thick-ish bone-in pork chops that I got at Costco. So I will throw together some breadcrumbs with some Italian seasoning, some salt and pepper, put those in a bag, put in some olive oil, which I know it sounds crazy, but y'all work with me here. Put in some olive oil, and then when I put the pork chops in, the olive oil will help the breadcrumbs stick to the pork chops. Then I'll bake them at 425 for about 20 minutes. Y'all, this is one of those that I actually temp. Like I use a food thermometer and check the temperature instead of just guessing, because I don't generally eat these. I feed them to the intern because that pork is just too heavy for me, but the intern likes them. So I try to make sure that they're cooked all the way. There are all kinds of dogs barking around here. So I try to make sure that they're cooked all the way so as to avoid killing the intern with his dinner. So, all right, let me go this way because those dogs are just being annoying. So that's the plan, y'all. I'm gonna walk a bit. I'm gonna get those pork chops in the oven, and then I'm gonna go back to work. But I'm gonna check out of here for now so I can wrap this scarf around my head and not freeze to death. So y'all, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I upload food and fitness videos on Monday with book videos sprinkled in between. See you on the next one.